Right. So, big news coming out of Old Trafford. Of course, we were meant to have Manchester United versus Liverpool today. That doesn't look like that will be the case anymore. Well, at least at the normal or expected kickoff. If I sort all this out. That there. So, hello. Hello all. Right. Let me tweet out the stream. Like I said, this is not what we was expecting today. Obviously, we knew about the protests. Typo on your title. Oh, I put Glaver, not Glazers. Nice. Yes, the game is delayed. I've done it everywhere. I thought it looked strange. There we go. Yeah, so the game is delayed. We are waiting for announcements of when it is going to be played. Right. How long? We don't know yet, to be honest. If you hold on 1 second, well, we're meant to be getting the announcement about the delay any moment now. I'm just got BBC on, not BBC, Sky Sports on my headphones, so I'm trying to listen out for when we get the announcement of how long this delay is supposedly going to be. If it's delayed too long, I'm gonna have to skip the match. Well, I mean, look, let's hope it's not. Of course, like we said, there has been protests all day, pretty much. These are pictures of this. Obviously, this is on the United Stand Twitter page, so there we have. I don't know how that will load up. Oh, there we go. So look, we got fans breaking on into the ground and onto the pitch. Not great news. Here's some guy recreating Wayne Rooney's overhead kick. What a banger. And look, I support and salute anyone who was able to get down there and be part of the protests. Of course, here are like I say, these are some more images of said protest. It's been going on since 2. It's what, 4 now, so 2 hours long. The coaches for the team coaches are still not at the ground, and we're kind of now just waiting to see what the update will be and what's happening with the game. And yeah, we don't know when kickoff's going to be. Like I say, we have got the were fans meant to be in the matches today? No. Well, technically it's still lockdown, isn't it? So fans aren't allowed to the grounds, but obviously that hasn't stopped Manchester United fans protesting outside Old Trafford. This was the team news. The team news has been announced, which was thus. Of course, when we find out a new kickoff time, we will actually do the proper live stream for the watch along, and that's where we can talk about the game more. But at the moment, look, we don't know when kickoff is actually going to be. Obviously, like I said, kickoff was meant to be at 1:30. That will no longer be the case. Premier League have come out and announced and confirmed it will no longer be the case, and the game will not be played at 1:30. But like I said, Now you're joking. No. I'm not joking. Like I say, these were the scenes of the protest. People, fans broke onto the pitch twice, I believe it was. I mean, look, if you go over to the United Stand Twitter page, there's live videos there about what was going on at the protest. Here's just a bit of it. But look, what I have to say, what I think the incompetency of the board once again has been shown by the protest. This protest has been announced for weeks. This isn't just happened out of the blue like you could say with the Chelsea one when they played Brighton. This has been in the works or had been planned for ages, and yet they have done absolutely nothing to try and stop it. Like, the officials are there at the ground. They don't know what's going on. No one knows what's going on yet. We want Glazers out. We want Glazers out. My man, like Pacey, we do want Glazers out. And like I say, we don't know if the game is going to be kicked off. Premier League. Hello, Nico. The Premier League has said that the game will be delayed. We don't know if it will be just delayed or will be completely cancelled. Well, I mean, the Premier League ain't tweeting, are they? No. So look, we don't really know what's going to be going on. We're kind of just waiting on what Sky Sports will say, which is quite difficult to really pay attention to. Because obviously, due to this Twitter blackout, we're kind of waiting on reporters to announce stuff rather than actually these social media companies. Mute that. Mute myself. Today's referee Michael Overs is now at Old Trafford with his team involved in the club's Premier League decision-making process. His room, like dressing rooms, are 100% safe and sanitary. So, look, according to Stan Collymore now, the aspirational kickoff time is 6:30. Obviously, that's 2 hours after the what's it called? The expected or the original kickoff time. Everton lost Holgate, but Holgate is so bad. I'm at the ground and the fans are still here. We ain't letting the game play. Man like Pacey, I applaud you, my guy. Well done for be able to get down there and making your stand and having your say. Postponed or delayed? Well, at the moment it's delayed. They hope for the game to be able to be played today. However, it may, obviously, if worse comes to worse, it will have to be postponed. It's not a great position right now for Manchester United, and rightly so. I'm very proud of the Manchester United fans, like Pacey, at Old Trafford, not letting the Glazers get away with what they've caused to this club. There's more scenes and footage here of fans being at the ground. No, I'm not joking, United Live, mate. The players are stuck in the hotel. They are. Going to take a quick nap in. See you later. In a bit, NG. Roy Keane there speaking out on Sky Sports saying the owners don't care. And look, it's right. They don't care. And this is what needs to happen. We need to, do what's happened. Protest. Do I condone people breaking into the breaking onto the pitch? Well, getting onto the pitch. Well, I don't really know. Graham Souness talking rubbish on social media. Here's some footage outside the L'Oreal Hotel. This is, of course, where the Manchester United players are before kick-off. We don't know if Liverpool players are there as well or not. But look, it's not great. It's not great that kick-off looks like it's going to be delayed. But I think this was part of the plan. This protest was heavily organised. What about Werner? Oh, just some guy was being bad. Gary Neville here on Twitter, just speaking from the heart, and look, he's speaking brilliantly. Saying they destroyed. The Glazers family tried to destroy English football. Here, why do you never stream some other football games? Just United. I'm just busy at the moment. I was looking at games for this week. There was no great ones on, to be honest. So here's quotes from Roy Keane on the protest. It reached a tipping point for the Manchester United fans. They had enough. United have some of the best fans in the world. We've seen that today, and they are thinking enough is enough with the ownership of the club. Gary Neville was saying this is a consequence of Manchester United owners' actions 2 weeks ago. There's a general distrust and dislike of the owners, but they weren't protesting 2 or 3 weeks ago. And look, what Gary Neville again saying here. Look, the Manchester United fans are not happy. They're making their thoughts and feelings heard, but doing it in a peaceful manner, and that's the important thing. Make sure it is done peacefully. And look, Jamie Carragher saying the ownership have themselves to blame, and that is true. Old Firm was on earlier, was it? I actually didn't know that was on, to be honest. Although doing an Old Firm game is always dodgy. If you show the slices of a bit of favouritism to either side, you're dead. But yeah, these protests aren't just trying to get the Glazers out, but trying to reclaim our club. It's about, yeah, like I say, reclaiming our club, making our club ours again. Whether that is through the 51+ system, like shown here, or just another way. We want the Glazers out, and we need them out if we want our clubs back. Maguire went to the pitch. Maguire's not on the pitch, mate. Not at the ground yet. So what has anything been said further? Yeah. Joel Glazer saying he wanted to rebuild the trust of the Manchester United fans. Obviously, when Manchester United left the Super League, the Glazer family came out for the third time since buying the club, saying he wanted to rebuild the trust. He never had the trust, did he? No one wanted him here. No one ever wanted him here. They brought this club on debt, and now, finally, after nearly 20 years in charge of the club, they're finally coming out. These owners try to not just kill Manchester United, but try to kill football. And now we're having our say. We're not letting them get away with it. How many fans outside Old Trafford right now? I mean, thousands. I mean, look, there's a picture of fans on the pitch. There are thousands and thousands of fans. Police presence is now there, trying to get these fans away. But look, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen regarding kickoff? And look, Graham Souness once again proving how out of touch he is on Sky Sports, saying the lack of success in recent years is not down the Glazers' fault. What a load of rubbish! What a load of rubbish! The pitch is already cleared. I think it probably is just about cleared now. What would happen between that game will still go ahead as normal. And yeah, so the protests here will not affect the Spurs versus Sheffield United game whatsoever. It's just when will this game start? Of course, that will be down to the Premier League when this game will start. As you can see here, large police presence now guiding fans away from Old Trafford. That's the amount. You can see the amount of fans just there. We are making our voice heard. Some are saying the new kickoff time is 8:45. Well, it could be. I've heard that they're trying to aim for 6:30. We'll have to wait and see. We'll try and stay live until we do get that breaking news about when the new kickoff time is. But look, like if I go to not this screen, just so we can have a bigger face and we have more of a discussion about it. And look, how are you with the Glazers? I'll set cross and get. What do you mean? I don't want the Glazers there. Look. You can see this. You can see what the normal set has been rearranged for this movement. We knew there was going to be a protest today. I'm with the Glazers on this one because the fans are trying to ruin the season. No, they're not United Live. United Live, they're not. You can't stand with the Glazers today. Realistically, this season and this game will not make a difference. This game will still be played. The fans aren't ruining anything. They're trying to get back our club that has been ruined by these owners. Remember about what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? The amount of discussions and videos we made regarding the Super League. It's at 5:30 kickoff. Well, like I said, I'll keep an eye on it, see if that is official. 5:30, an hour, I don't know. Look. If it is 5:30, then of course we'll go live for that game. No matter when that kickoff is, we will be live for it. But yeah, we'll have to wait and find out when official word comes out. Like I said, I'm listening to Sky Sports, and as soon as they get the word, I'm sure they'll tweet it out. Sky Sports are still awaiting further notice. But look, if I was just going to go back to what about 8 p.m? Well, we don't know. We can make predictions all day, every day, but realistically, we don't know when kickoff will be. Look, I'm trying to find the thread that I'm looking for. Where's this thread? Here we go. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. So, similar to what Graham Souness says, Simon Jordan, another out of touch member of the media, saying it's not the Glazers' fault. This is just a little bit about what the Glazers have done. Old Trafford rusting. We are only backing a manager when we're in the top four, when we're not in the top four, when we don't have Champions League football. Not giving our managers their first or second choice, fourth or fifth. Louis van Gaal has come out and said it. So has Mourinho. Moyes just hardly got anyone. Club was in no debt before these Glazers took over. We're now 2 billion in debt. What is going on there? They take far more dividends from the club than anyone else. I don't believe Manchester City owners take any. Ours take the most. And then look, and the final one, try to ruin English football. They tried to take us into the Super League, which would, like we've said in many videos, would have not just killed the Champions League, not just killed cups like the FA Cup, the League Cup, but would have killed the Premier League, would have killed La Liga, would have killed Serie A, and so on. Killed grassroots football, would have killed football in these, domestic football in these countries forever. These Manchester United fans aren't trying to ruin this season or ruin this game. They're trying to get these evil men out of our club. Glazers were in charge when we won the league in 2013. I don't care. I know they rented our club to give us money, but the Buccaneers, but at least they had a reason. Yeah, the Glazers, we won the league in 2013, but it doesn't mean they were good owners in 2013. We won the league because we had Sir Alex Ferguson. We won the league because we had Sir Alex Ferguson. Never forget, we sold Cristiano Ronaldo, I think it was in 2009, for what was it, 90 million? We signed Antonio Valencia as our replacement. We never replaced Cristiano Ronaldo. And in a sense, until Marcus Rashford, we never had. What is going on at this football club? Look at there. We have the offside flag. Wait, there's not a match. I'm not joking. Look, I don't think any official statement has been made yet. I don't. So I'm gonna still wait on that. Look, the Glazers. To say the Glazers aren't a problem is a lie. They are a stain on what is an amazing club. They try to kill this club. Try to kill English football. Look at Old Trafford. It's rusting. The lack of development at the stadium. That everything regarding that club the stadium hasn't been touched since 10 years. What's going on there? You've seen Anfield get renovated. The Etihad constantly improvements. When the Glazers took over, we had the biggest stadium in the world, the best training facilities in the world. We're nowhere near that anymore. Spurs overtook us. Liverpool, Man City will soon overtake us, stadium-wise. Our training facilities, compared to the other big clubs in this country, is a joke. The Glazers have sucked money out of this club and not put any in. They've put us into debt. They've tried to kill this club, kill this league, get them out. When is the kickoff? And we are still waiting to find out when the kickoff is. The Premier League haven't announced it. Sky Sports hasn't announced it. So we are kind of just explaining them why they haven't killed the Buccaneers, because they care about the Buccaneers. United Live. The Buccaneers they don't care about football. They care about American football. They haven't killed the Buccaneers because that's their club they care about. That's their club. Manchester United is just their cash cow to fund the Buccaneers. But even the Buccaneers, until this year, when they signed Tom Brady, Buccaneers hadn't read anything for ages. Are the players still stuck in the hotel? As far as we are aware, yes. So, as United District has tweeted there, Liverpool vs Man United will no longer take place at 4:30, and there's no revised kickoff as of yet. I hate the Scouse. Yeah. And look, the fans are moving the fans out of is it Trinity Way? So look, we don't know when the fans will be here or will arrive at the stadium. Sooner rather than later, the better. Well, sooner the better, really. But we will, of course, have to wait and see. When is your next FIFA 21 stream? I don't know. Is the pitch cleared? The pitch is clear. Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher, of course, are speaking right now. The pitch is clear. Google says, but Google won't update until they have an official time. Let's kick off then. Well, we can't. They can't kick off. The players aren't at the ground yet. So look, we won't kick off for at least another hour. Look, the players still have to get there. The players still have to get there. They have to warm up. Apparently there might be some damaged filming equipment. Which, look, if that is the case, obviously I can't condone that. You shouldn't be breaking stuff. That's not what these protesters are about. And look, I think I'll be very interested to see how the likes of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the Manchester United players come out and speak out about what's happened today. Can you watch the Arsenal reserves versus Cambridge? No, I'm not watching Arsenal reserves versus Cambridge, mate. No offense, that sounds like such a bore. Look, during the week I will try and get some Champions League watch-alongs done for you. Look, we'll have a look at some of Jamie Carragher's comments. Obviously, like I said, he has been speaking on Sky Sports about what is going on at the moment. Gary Neville said 2 hours ago, "We haven't won the league here at Man United for 8 years. The Glazers family are strong to meet the financial requirements of the club. If they put it up for sale now, the time would be right, and it's still an honourable thing to do." Look, we don't care. Alright, so by the looks of it and sounds of it, the ground has been cleared. The teams are still at the hotels, and they won't attempt to until all the stadiums are clear. So they might start to try and head out and leave the hotels soon. And look, the Glazers. We know all they care about is money. I think This is going to be so hard for them to get past. Manchester United fans have they've made their voice heard, didn't they? And it's not just Manchester United fans; it's everyone. No one likes these owners and how football is currently done. Liverpool fans hate FSG. Manchester United fans hate the Glazers. Arsenal fans hate Kroenke. These are all the same. I might play a bit of FM 2020 whilst waiting. Well, like I say, we're waiting upon a new kickoff. Like I said, this is how Old Trafford currently looks. If I go back to this screen, that's the current state of Old Trafford. So it has been cleared. So like I said, the teams may finally start to head out from the hotels and to the grounds. Let's hope we can I thought FSG. I thought John Henry. FSG is part of John Henry's part of FSG. Or is FSG? Yeah, FSG is a company of or Fenway Sports Group, which is owned by John Henry and Tom Werner. And look, I hope the game isn't postponed today. I really do. I want us to be playing. I want to be able to watch what will be a great game of football. And look, we have made our voices heard, and that was important. We need to make our voices heard about what is a what's the word? A stain on this great club and this great club's history. Here, as you can see, these are just on the hashtag GLAZERSOUT page on hashtag on Twitter. Just again, fans just showing their discomfort and how unhappy they are with the current state of Manchester United. Look how many fans were there at Old Trafford. That goes on for miles. What a turnout! And I applaud, like I said earlier, anyone who was able to get out to Old Trafford and support the club and be part of what looks to be a very, very successful. Well, we hope it's going to be a very successful protest. Green and gold until the club is sold. Breaking news: game to get underway in half an hour, says BBC on TV. Look, I mean, United Live. There you go. From Chris Winterburn. Glazer family haven't brought any players with any money they've put into the club. They've taken money out the club at every turn and hired a specialist liar to mislead the fans at every turn. That's part of the issue. Reports of a 6:30 kickoff, but not officially confirmed yet. That's from Manchester Evening News. So, by the sounds of it, 6:30 may be the new kickoff. As soon as says Man United fans are now pushing because it's no longer successful. Here's an image from 2010 from the owners. And look, yeah, this isn't the first time. Look, even when the club were deemed to be successful, obviously 2010, we'd won 3 titles in a row in the Champions League. We were still protesting. It's only now. It's not only now that these are happening. It's after what was a outrageous decision, an attempt to take Manchester United out of the Premier League and out of the Champions League into this Super League that has really brought back the passion of these fans. And what a day it seems to be. Roy Jennings here, obviously Chelsea Rory on the kickoff, and obviously, like I said, a Chelsea fan. Glory seems from Manchester. Patronising comments are always going to come, but United fans have done themselves proud today. Backed into a corner for the past 15 years, forced some to set up their own club. Today they fought back. And you have to remember, he makes a good point about when he says force some people to set up their own club. FC United of Manchester. Let's see. If you've ever heard of this club, it loads. Oh, you're not going to see it, are you? Basically, this club, FC United of Manchester, was set up after the Glazers took hold of Manchester United, as a protest against the Glazers, in a sense. Stuart Dillon, you're not going to see it, are you? Here saying, Graham is thinking Man United fans have been okay with the Glazer ownership of the club. If they did, why does he think that FC United of Manchester exists? You would think Souness was a United fan, the way he defends the Glazers. A good owner understands the fans and protects the game. Again, really well said there by Stuart Dillon. And look, he's a West Ham fan. Look, just about games around the grounds, and news really. Obviously, Inter Milan have won the Serie A title, and Arsenal won their game earlier. Look, Nico, by the sounds of it, you are probably going to be right. But until we get official news, we will stay live and we'll just wait out for some more official news regarding it. Sky Sports still yet to get an official kickoff time. Again, like I say, just to update everyone of what is going on at the moment. What we know is that the fans have been cleared from Old Trafford. The teams aren't at the clubs at the stadium. At the moment. However, we imagine they will start to leave and arrive fairly soon. We don't have an official kickoff time. Well, new kickoff time. However, it is being reported, as Nico has said in the chat, that will be at 6:30. Brilliant from Man United. Wish my club supporters did this. Jason, I mean, brilliant from you there. I mean, look, let's hope. Of course, there was that petition going around for the government to discuss the 50+1 rule in Parliament. Of course, that did get pushed through, so that will be discussed in Parliament. Finn, irrelevant, I know, but I just did sport and played rounders. Well done, Lucy Rose. Well done for playing some rounders. How great were you? Look. Um, what is there to say? But yeah, going back to the petition, yeah, so the petition, the 50+1 petition got pushed through. That got to the 100,000 signs, or signatures. So it will be discussed in Parliament. And that's not just for Manchester United, that's of course for all of the Premier League. So that will affect Tottenham, that will affect Liverpool. And hopefully we can get these greedy owners out of our football clubs and out of our sport in general. This protest, while it's for Manchester United, it means more. It shows more. It shows how powerful a fan base can be when connected, when united. How powerful fans can be. Because while we think we're all united with these hashtag #GLAZERSOUT things on Twitter, realistically, this makes a difference. This affects the Glazers way more than any hashtag will ever. I hit the ball like 5 times and was backstop, so it was definitely MVP. Well done, Lucy. Some good news today in the world of sport. Lucy Rose hit the ball 5 times and was backstopping rounders. So, well done. So, look, again, we're just kind of waiting for some news on what's actually going on here. Look, the team that we've got on the side there is the official team for today. But we'll talk about more about that when we actually get to the watch along for this game. Come on. Look, I mean, Sky Sports said that there'll be announcements made at 4 PM about the new kickoff. We haven't been told that yet. Come on. By the looks of it, well, I imagine most of the protests or whatever the protests have died down. And look, we'll have to hope the protest today will send a message to the Glazers saying we don't want you here, sell up. As Gary Neville has said, it's a great time for the Glazers to sell up. The fans don't want you here anymore. You'll make a lot of money by selling us now. You've just got a new sponsor deal. You've got this, you've got that. Sell up, get out of our club, focus on something you care about, and leave us alone. I think you can start following GAA. There is no owners of clubs and their county teams, and it's all about the fans, and there's no transfer markets. But it's not that easy though, is it? It's like I was saying about the Super League. It's not. We love football. We love Manchester United. I don't support Manchester United because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer manager, because Marcus Rashford plays for him. Get Glazers out now. Exactly. Old Trafford is cleared. You're right. So we are just kind of waiting for team news. Not team news. Sorry, we do know the team news. As I said, that is to my side. That is the official team news. We are just kind of waiting for a new kickoff time and just further information about what's actually going on. No Europa League trophy, and Ollie can start off. I mean, we are 1 foot into this Europa League now, aren't we? Still no more new news at Old Trafford yet regarding the new kickoff time from the Premier League. Look, fans have been cleared. Since it's clear you think it will continue. Well, the game will be played today. It's just dependent on when it will be played. Of course, there will be a little bit of delay in getting players to the grounds, because they are going to have to check. What am I trying to say? Check inside the stadium to make sure there aren't any fans or whatever hiding there, to ensure that there aren't no pitch invaders, so players' safety aren't endangered. The stadiums have to be sanitized to ensure if someone had COVID, hasn't infected the pitch, not just the pitch, but the changing rooms and such. But Fazil, you're probably around about correct. That is about the sort of time we are expecting. United fans are still protected at United Team Hotel, the Lowry. Larger police presence there now. Much will depend on removing remaining fans and whether they want to be removed. So these, that's not what I want. That's the one I want. So there are fans outside the Lowry Hotel now. That's of course the hotel the Manchester United are staying in. So look, these fans will have to be moved before anything else can happen. All these non-United fans complaining what sad fans that we are. They don't know shit why we are against the owners. Exactly. There's months, not just months. There's years and years and years worth of hatred for these owners. Look, like I said, there was a protest in 2010 about these owners. We're 11 years later, and it's still going on. These owners don't care about us. We were never happy under the Glazers. It was only disguised because Sir Alex Ferguson was winning trophies. But since his retirement, there is nothing to disguise it anymore. It's been dark since he left. United Live. I mean, look. If I could tip if I had a hat on, I would tip it. Look, at the start, you were saying about I assume you weren't educated on the on what was going on. Obviously, some of your comments were you're almost supporting the Glazers, but I assume you've researched and you've educated yourself on why we don't like the Glazers. All they've done since they've joined this club is take money out. Look, if you ever wanted proof about how little these owners care, go to Transfermarkt. Look at 2009 when we sold Cristiano Ronaldo. Sorry, they're just talking on Sky Sports. And apparently the stadium is now empty and secure. So, what was I saying? Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, look at 2019 when we sold Cristiano Ronaldo, and then look how we replaced him. We've never really replaced Cristiano Ronaldo. We've only really replaced Ronaldo because Rashford came through the academy. We never signed a replacement for him, did we? Glazers probably don't know a thing about the protest. They don't give a shit. They will definitely know. The kickoff has been delayed. No way they don't know about this sort of stuff. This sort of protest affects them. Tweeting hashtag Glazer out on Twitter. While we hope and want it to be making a difference, and to some of the sponsors of the club might make a little bit of difference, but to the Glazers and to the owners, they don't care. This makes a difference. There's these television fans that complain about us. Fuck off with them. All they care about is watching a game on the telly. Never go to an actual football game. Yeah, this game is more than well, this protest, I should say, is more than just Glazers out. This is wanting to take our club back. Will I take Ronaldo back? Yeah, of course I would. I'm not gonna pin comments, mate. I think, look, with pinning comment, it kind of spotlights and highlights that that comment. And look, there's been so many intelligent and insightful opinions in this live chat today. I wouldn't find it fair to pin one. Actually, I am gonna pin one, and that's gonna be Man Like Pacey's, only because of what it says. We want the Glazers out. That will be pinned. But look, there's been, like I said, there's been so many insightful opinions and comments in this chat about the Glazers, about this, about that, and look, they're all largely true to some extent. This is more than just the Super League. This is about wanting our club back. This is about doing what's right. Like we said earlier, get the game cancelled. The game won't be cancelled. The ground has been cleared, as United Stand has tweeted out there. And obviously Sky Sports, if you've got the game on, commented the game. Well, the stadium is cleared. We're just kind of waiting now to clear out the stadium, not the stadium, the fans outside of the Lowry Hotel, and then we will go. Then we will go and see what's actually happening about this game. Villa support Man United in removing the Glazers. Greedy Glazers thinking they are playing Monopoly. Exactly, and we're not allowing them to. Hashtag Glazers out. Hashtag Bogdan Dad and his Norwegian mates in. Yeah, it's all about trying to get these owners out. Are you going to live stream until the game is finished? No, there will be another live stream. When we get the official new what's it called? Kickoff. That will be about when we will end this stream, and then obviously we'll go back live for the kickoff. When will the match be? Mohammed, we do not currently have a new kick-off time for the match. We are just kind of waiting upon the Premier League and Sky Sports to let us know when this new kick-off time is. Sky Sports, as I've said, haven't got a new kick-off time for this game yet, so we'll have to wait and see when they when we get told. But I don't think the game will be postponed. I think it's definitely going to be delayed. Reports are the new kickoff time will be 6:30. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But look, the large majority of the protests have just about finished, more or less. It's now just trying to get the players to the ground, getting them warmed up and whatever, I guess. What player would you take from Liverpool? Van Dijk or Fabinho? Van Dijk or Fabinho? McFred, not the way to go. I mean, this is, of course, the starting lineup for today's game, as was announced earlier at 3 o'clock. Look, I don't think anyone's surprised about the lineup, but look, as it stands right now, the lineups aren't that important. It's more, it's more about obviously finding out when the kickoff actually is going to be, and look, we can talk about lineups and whatever close to the time. While I'm not completely happy with the lineup, I could not care less about it at the moment. Sorry. Would you like Fogdad and his Norwegian mates to take over? Not really. I mean, I would prefer a Manchester United fan than a Bolton fan. Look, I don't know what will happen if this game can't go ahead today. I think that is, look, while we think the game will go ahead, Premier League hasn't announced that it's been cancelled yet or completely postponed. We don't know what will actually happen. Of course, with it being Manchester United fans doing it, if this game has to be cancelled, by most likely, Liverpool will be given the 3 points if the game can't be rearranged. Which, look, that would be. I think that will send a massive message. To be honest, are you in agreement with the fans protesting at Old Trafford? I am in agreement with them. I think 99% of the fans who were there were absolutely fine. They were peaceful protests, so on and so forth. Of course, those who got onto the pitch and started breaking stuff, I don't condone that. I don't condone any damage caused. But of course, that was always going to happen. I think you're foolish to think that was never going to happen. Unfortunately, we were moved by the police. We tried our best, but we will be whenever. Fans should own 51%. Well, that's the 50+1 rule, isn't it? No, but then the Fogden could be the assistant manager. I don't care about Fogden being manager. We'll be back. Yeah. I mean, look. I think this could be one of many. I would be surprised if we don't see this for another big game. I don't know what the biggest game left. Maybe we could see it next week. Look, I don't like Graham Souness. I don't like him. I think what he's saying right now is ludicrous. He's trying. What Graham Souness is doing there, and if you are watching this guy, he's trying to like not criminalize, but like turn the rest of the footballing world on Manchester United fans, saying they're trying to ruin the game. That's not true. We're trying to fight back our club. If this was Liverpool, they would be doing exactly the same thing. United's new manager, Max Allegri. We are planning one for next home game, is what I was hearing in the crowd. I'm not surprised. Like I say, we will. I hate Graham, absolute tosser. Yeah. This will go on, and it will continue to go on until action is happened. Of course, official reports now saying the game will be played at the Etihad. I don't think it will be. Of course, like I said, I'm constantly on the lookout for updates, and as soon as I get the updates, you will also obviously receive them. Would you take Van der Sar as CEO? Of course I would. He's done a fantastic job at what's it called? Ajax. I would love him at Manchester United. Someone who cares about the club. When I played for the club, we were never daft enough to think that Man United was not a brand, but football was a brand, but football was the main priority. And I think that is no longer the case. Of course, Manchester United have always been a brand. That's why it's so global. But back with David Gill was in charge, back when with the old owners, it was all about priority was the football. And that's no longer the case, and that's one of the big reasons why these fans and our fans have had enough. We want the Glazers out, and the sooner the better. Um, again, just to recap, obviously, the owners, not the owners, the fans have been cleared out of Old Trafford. The stadium has been is empty and is secure. We're just kind of now waiting for a further announcement of the new kickoff time and and if the game is going to still happen today. Score predictions if the game goes on. I said 0-0, but it could be 1-0 either way. I never stupidly went into the ground, but I thought I would get arrested and live about 4 hours away. So I didn't want to go in, but I think everyone who did go in was legendary. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, if for those that I've seen people who are you happy with the lineup? Not really, but look, we can talk about the lineup when we in the official watch along for this game. But I'm not too unhappy, not too happy about it. I mean, look, again, going onto the pitch, it's not great, but it sends a message. Can all these fans be banned? I don't know, but what I would say is, I stand with those who did go on the pitch. I don't stand with those who broke stuff. There's been reports that like cameras or whatever have been broken. I can't get on board with that. I don't think that is right. But look, that's the reality of this situation. And like I said, I expect more. I expect more of this. Until real action happens, I expect more. In a bit, United Live, mate. Graham Souness again talking rubbish. The police just let them out, so people will probably get away with it unless they use cameras to get their faces. Well, yeah, I mean the police. There was no chance the police could one by one get all their IDs, could they? I mean, look, obviously with the amount of cameras there, I imagine faces will be got. But yeah, I mean, regardless if you've gone in the stadium or not, just by turning up. Oh, I was being sarcastic. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, regardless if you went in the stadium or not, and regardless if you could turn up or not, if you've made your voice heard, you've stood up against the Glazers. Well done. Obviously. These are some of the scenes from the protest earlier. Gary Neville saying, at this moment in time, the club is moving step by step, but behind the scenes, what the Glazers did 2 weeks ago was really, really bad. Let's see what time it kicks off at. On Google, is it saying like it's a 1 o'clock kickoff? A few hundred fans going into the stadium is a lot less harmful than the Glazers putting us in £400 million of debt and taking £1 billion out of this club. Exactly. Today was about trying to take our club back, trying to get our club back, getting revenge for the last however many years. 2 weeks ago, the media and the Sky Sports pundits were outraged at the Super League. Now some of them are outraged at United fans reacting to it. Never trust the media. They go with the flow. They don't have morals. And Mark Goldbridge saying it right there. When the Super League was announced, Gary Neville came out. He supported the fans today. Graham Souness was outraged. He's trying to support the Glazers now. What a dickhead. Graham Souness saying, what do you want from a board? You want them to give you funds. Every manager has had that. Have they? How much did David Moyes get? For one, he didn't get anything. I mean, at the end of Sir Alex Ferguson's period at the club, he weren't getting much. It was just, at that time we were winning league, so we didn't care. We then started, obviously Massey fell off. So we went to Louis van Gaal. He got a bit of money, but he also had to sell big. We signed Di Maria, sold him the next summer. So yeah, we signed a lot, but we also sold Di Maria the next year. Same with Lukaku, sold him. We don't really give our managers money, do we? Glazers out, exactly. Man United is meant to be a club. Meant to be for the fans. The Glazers have ruined the entire setup of the club. Even if I'm not a Man United fan, I must say #Glazers out. Graham will start blaming Pogba for the protest. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So not for one, the managers haven't been properly backed. And second, I mean, look at the work that other teams and other teams around us have done for their stadiums. Look at the state of Manchester City's stadium. Not just they've made going to the football a proper day out. There's stuff around the stadium to do. Manchester United, we have a big statue and we have a big old football on the ground, and that's it. We have a couple statues and we have a football. There's nothing. It's not a day out going to the football anymore. It's you go there, you pay you buy your ticket, you watch your 90 minutes of football, and then you go home. Even Peterborough United have more of an atmosphere and more stuff to do when you go to watch the football than Manchester United. The stadium's rusting. We haven't. It hasn't been upgraded or renovated for 10 plus years. And yet Graham Souness has the audacity to come out and start saying, what have the board done wrong? Once again, prove himself to be uneducated and out and just straight up wrong. How he still got a job at Sky Sports, I do not know. Elon Musk in. I mean, I don't know whom Elon Musk supports. If he supports Manchester United and wants the best for Manchester United, I'd take Elon Musk. Exactly. Exactly. If this Super League happened, we would be playing in Tokyo or something shit like that. But for the tourist attraction, because they are too lazy to renovate our stadium. Yeah, I mean, like I said, 10 years ago, we had protests after we'd won 3 back-to-back titles and a Champions League. This is we don't just dislike the Glazers because of the Super League. This is the Super League just relit the fire that is our hatred for the Glazers. No updates, Tyler. No updates yet. That's what we're waiting upon. I mean, the rumours are 6:30. but nothing official as of yet. Look, I would just like to thank everyone that have tuned in for this stream. It is greatly appreciated. And yeah, like I said, we're kind of just waiting upon updates about what's actually going to be happening regarding kickoff and regarding this game. Is obviously, as things stand, the game hasn't actually been cancelled yet, but we don't know if that will be the case. And look, if the game is cancelled, as bad as it sounds, if we do get just the game gets called off and Liverpool get given the 3 points, that will send a message. So no matter what happens today, a message will be sent to the Glazers. To be honest, it was pretty exciting seeing the fans on the pitch. Message sent to the Glazers. Exactly, Alvin. No fans on the pitch had more game time than Donny van der Beek. Yeah. So we've got an update. This is from Stan Collymore. Stan Collymore saying Premier League discussing at executive level what to do with this game tonight, tomorrow, and haven't got a fucking clue. All on the table. Masters personally now involved with both clubs. 6:30 not happening confirmed. Jazz in. I'll take Jazz. Let's get Jazz in. Right. So according to Stan Collymore, 6:30 is definitely off the table now. So what's James Cooper had to say? Old Trafford is riot. Old Trafford has been cleared. $18 years the Glazers have owned this club for. Exactly. 18 years too long. So as I said earlier, Stan Collymore has been told apparently the Premier League is discussing the game at executive level about what to do with this game. They still don't have a fucking clue when it will be, whether it is today, tomorrow, or completely cancelled. But apparently it has been confirmed the game will not happen at 6:30, like was being leaked or rumoured about earlier. Don't go out tonight unless you are red and white. Hashtag, as it says below me there, hashtag Glazers out. Play it at 7:15 tonight, so it links with the Spurs game. So the teams are still at their team hotels. So look, we're waiting. We're gonna have to wait and see what actually happens, really, aren't we? Uh, Lamar, if they burnt the Old Trafford pitch, no, they wouldn't have done that. That's too far. Again, or at 7:30 because teams go to the stadiums 2 hours before the game. Hello, United Suite. Yeah. Look, we are just kind of waiting, aren't we, at the moment, to see what's actually going to happen, and that's part of the issue right now. We the protests have pretty much gone. Like, of course, there's still minor bits here or there. If if it kicks off, my prediction is 2-2. All right. I mean, we'll sort out all predictions and whatever in the official watch along for it, but obviously we don't know when that's going to be anymore. Um, I, I, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know when this is going to be. Because as Sipic, oh, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name, mate. As he said, usually teams and players get there 2 hours before kickoff. If if they get it there in 10 minutes, they're 2 hours until 7:30. Like I said, all the fans are no longer at the stadium, which is good. Um, I mean, let's hope kickoff can get on. Like I said, I fully support the protests, and look, I think it must you must question the incompetency of the board, not just obviously for the fans who want them out, but look, we knew about this protest since the Brighton one at Chelsea versus Brighton one. This protest has been organised for a while, and clearly Manchester United have done very little to nothing to try and stop it. There was last week there was a protest less organised, less time to prepare, and there was loads of fans there as well. And yet this one is big. This one's been bigger, has been more well prepared, and there seems to be about the same amount of security there as that one. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid, and once again proves the incompetency of this board and why our fans rightly want them out of our club, not their club, but our club. I don't mind if this game doesn't go ahead because millions of people would have watched it, but if no one is no revenue for the greedy pigs. Yeah. This game being called off, and if Liverpool get given the 3 points, well, yes, obviously Manchester United want the 3 points, but like it calls it's a big fuck you to the Glazers. Big revenue monies and streams not going to them. That would send a huge message. Again, Graham Souness saying Look, again, Graham Souness just being an absolutely useless. Not really knowing what's going on. Being uneducated. I think it's born out of United not being a top dog as much as what happened last week. I think that's another excuse to have a go at them. I mean, what about, again, Souness? What about in 2010 when we had just won 3 back-to-back Premier League titles and a Champions League? Yet we still protested then. We were at the peak of football, really, and we were protesting. You are clueless, Graham Souness. What a load of rubbish. I don't know how he still has a job. Well, I do know. Because he's controversial. He knows nothing. He's so outdated. And he's useless, isn't he? Uh, Look, we'll give it till when it's kickoff. Irish callers, we still are unaware. I was just about to say we'll give it until about 5:30, and we'll see if anything comes up by then. If not, that's probably when we'll end the stream, and we'll obviously then just have to wait for further announcements. But I would imagine about 5:30ish is when we'll probably get an official announcement of when kickoff will be. We are going to win the Europa League. I certainly think we will. But what I would say is, if I had to pick from us winning the Europa League and getting the Glazers out of our football club, Roma, come beat us 8-0, mate. Come on, Arsenal. If we play you in the final, beat us 8-0. I don't care. I would rather us get absolutely humiliated for the rest of the season. Us not finishing in the top 4, but it means the Glazers sell up at the end of this season or immediately, and I'll be as happy as can be. Because 1 year out of the Champions League or getting embarrassed a little bit for us to get a brilliant new owner, someone who cares about this football club and will take us to where Manchester City are, where Liverpool are. I can take a year out of Europe happily. I think my prediction for this game is, if it goes ahead, is 2-1 United. I'd rather us get relegated 40 years to get our club back. Yeah, because Manchester United will always be a huge club. We'll always have billions of followers and fans. We will still always be one of the biggest clubs in the world. We will be back. If we got relegated to League 2, we would always be back. Like Juventus did. Like Rangers did. We would always be back. Because we have such a big club. We've got such great facilities as well. We would easily get back. And if it meant getting rid of our owners, I'd happily take that. Three players you would sign in the summer, Finn. I would sign Wilfred Ndidi. I would sign what's his name? Well, we'll be realistic. I'm not just going to say Messi, Ronaldo, whatever. I would sign Ndidi or Declan Rice. preferably Ndidi. I would then sign Jadon Sancho, and I would sign Rafa Varane. They're all pretty realistic. Koundé, Rice, and Sancho. Yeah, I would happily go with that as well. Game cancelled. There's no official news on the game yet. Well, we know the game obviously kickoff was delayed. We haven't got a new kickoff time. But the game hasn't officially been cancelled yet. So this is the scenes out the Lowry. Obviously, the hotel Manchester United players are currently at. A bit of a standoff. Police there. Doesn't look like they're leaving anytime soon. Breaking news, the match has been postponed. According to Stan Collymore, the game has been postponed. That's huge news coming out from Old Trafford. So, Stan Collymore has tweeted the game apparently has been postponed. So, well, we'll have to find out. Sky Sports still saying there's been no official news, but Stan Collymore has tweeted saying the game has been postponed. That is very interesting indeed. Did you hear about the Pogba's Hazard swap deal? I heard about it. I'm not a fan of it personally. Stanley Moore has now tweeted out, Premier League executive, club officials and match officials all understand the game is postponed, waiting on anything regarding rescheduled time and date. Manchester Evening News have tweeted out, I've said apparently there might be a 7:30 kickoff time. What happened? So, we've got two contrasting pieces of information. Stan Collymore tweeting out that the match has been postponed, and Manchester Evening News have said the game there's talk of a 7:30 kickoff. Here, like I said, Stan Collymore saying the game has been postponed. Officially, we have no official news from the Premier League or Sky Sports. BBC Sport, we don't know, but Stan Collymore is reporting that the game has been postponed. Breaking news here for the Manchester United versus Liverpool game. According to Stan Collymore, this game has been postponed. Huge information here coming out from Stan Collymore on Twitter. Look, we're still waiting to find out more, and if it is official, of course, Sky Sports hasn't tweeted anything just of yet. I don't have PlayStation Irish callers, mate. According to Sky Sports, there are no fans stopping the clubs leaving the Lowry Hotel. It's now they're just trying to arrange a time, and a safe time to leave the Lara Hotel. That's from Sky Sports. Obviously, that is in contrast to what Stan Collymore is reporting. Patrick Timmons saying we will get our clubs back. Hashtag Kroenke out. Hashtag Glazers out. Again, I completely agree. It's not postponed. Well, like I say, there's contrasting statements coming out. There are contrasting statements. Stan Collymore breaking the news that apparently it is postponed. However, Sky Sports are yet to tweet out about it. Are they talking about Manchester United signs? They are. Nothing from BBC Sport about it yet. Alright, so I'm just on BBC Sport, seeing if they've said anything about it. Look at Liverpool news. I don't think anything's coming out. So just more breaking news. Everyone on Twitter now is reporting about what Stan Collymore tweeted out about the game being postponed. Again, no official word from Sky Sports or the Premier League, which is who we're really waiting upon. But as it stands, it sounds as if the game will be postponed for another day. Glazers in mud, yeah. Confirmation, match postponed from Stan Collymore. The match between Manchester United and Liverpool has been postponed. So, it looks, this channel is better than United Stand. Thank you, Irish Crawlers. It looks like the game is going to be called off. Breaking Manchester United is officially postponed. So officially, Manchester United have made a statement about this game being called off. So Manchester United versus Liverpool has officially been postponed. It is official. We do not know when it will be redone, but it is official that the match between Liverpool and Manchester United has been postponed. Big news there. And I think that sends a message. Look, it's disappointing, of course, that the game has been postponed. I think it is disappointing, but I think what it does do is send a message to the Glazers. And look, Mark Goldbridge, what's saying there? Like it or not, Manchester United fans, us fans, have just got the biggest game in the English game or English football calendar cancelled because we want the Glazers out. That's huge. Because that not only affects the Glazers, that affects Sky, that affects soever. Look, it's disappointing. It really is. And look, I'm sure we all wanted this game to go ahead. But that sends a huge message. And hopefully this is a big step forward in trying to get these Glazers out of our club. Look. I lose an arm for Glazers out. Let's hope this isn't the end. Of course, as a man like Pacey was saying, of course, he said he was at the protest. And apparently there has been... there was talk about there being another protest next week. That will be interesting, see if there is and see what effect that has. Look, of course, this while the protests are important, I don't think you can do it every game. Football needs to happen. Football, for many, is escapism. It's the way they get through the week. So while getting the Glazers out is a big part of what is huge, and we need it to happen. Look, football games can't keep being cancelled because people rely on it. And I think that's the important thing. It's great that we got this, that we've made such a message. And while look, this game is being postponed, and look, it will be redone, replayed another time. If it continues and we get every game postponed, we'll just start getting point deductions and fines, and games won't be postponed. They'll be cancelled, and we will just lose out. And that's while that would send a big message. You also have to remember, like I say, people watch football not just for enjoyment, but to escape their lives. And I think that we need to find a balance between getting a message across and killing the game for so many, because I think that's when it can go too far. But I think today it's a good thing. Mrs. want the TV. Look, like I say, I hope this I hope it's not the first of many. I hope this sends a big message. Look, and again, like I said, if Manchester United fans can get the biggest game in the English football calendar postponed, imagine what all Premier League fans can do. That's the message. We as a fan base have proven how much we can do when united. We can't just let this go. This can be a starting point of getting the Glazers out of our club, and I think it is a big step in doing so, thankfully. We made a big point today. Let's continue. Let's push on. Let's get these Glazers out of our club once and for all, and that will be a great, great day for us. And our power of the United fan, exactly. When we are united, we can do anything, no matter what. That's the important thing to remember. And I think that is probably where we're going to end this stream today. Thank you all for tuning in. Your support has been greatly, greatly appreciated. Obviously, like we said, this game has been cancelled. Just to re-go over everything. This game has been postponed. Manchester United versus Liverpool has been postponed. So we don't know when the game will be replayed. Of course, when we get that news, when that news gets released, I will make a video or we'll go live and discuss it. But until then, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Are you sure there is no match today? It is official, Mohammed. There is no game today between Manchester United and Liverpool. Of course, the Spurs game will go ahead as planned, but today's Manchester United versus Liverpool game has officially been postponed. It's huge announcements here. And look, game's off. It is. We'll have to wait and see when it gets re-put on. It's a huge statement. And look, obviously the game will get put on somewhere another day. When that game does get put on, it'll be interesting to see what happens on that day. Will there be another set of protests? Will supporters go there again and voice their dismay at these ownership? We'll have to wait and see. But look, like I said, that is going to be it from me today. The game, just to go over the key point, the game has been officially postponed. Like I said, make sure you are subscribed down below and turn on the notification bell so you are notified when we get an update about when this game is going to get put back on, or whatever comes out of today and this game being postponed. But that is going to be it from me today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.